Omukama Kabalega Chwa II presided over Bunyoro Kingdom with an iron fist and relied on his fighting prowess to push the boundaries of his kingdom into present-day Democratic Republic of Congo and Tanzania. By 1890, Bunyoro was the economic powerhouse of the Great Lakes region, but the colonialists were not interested in Bunyoro's wealth. Otherwise, they would not have annihilated the kingdom. One view is that it was all tied to the control of River Nile. In 1882, 13 years after the Suez Canal was completed, Britain invaded Egypt and took full control of the canal. Whoever controlled River Nile controlled the Suez Canal and, by extension, world trade. But there was a weak link in this equation: the Mahdi of Sudan and the Omukama of Bunyoro. Both hated the British, but sections of the Nile flowed through their territories.
In the 1890s, it was rumored that Omukama Kabarega was seeking an alliance with the Mahdi.
The South Sudan people were very friendly to Kabarega. And anybody attacking them would automatically face Kabarega. And they were putting up a resistance against the British.
Captain Frederick Lugard attempted to break Bunyoro's resistance, but failed to penetrate their fortresses. But when Colonel Henry Colville was posted as acting commissioner of Uganda, the history of Bunyoro was bound to change drastically. Colville demanded that Kabalega pay tribute to Kabaka Daniel Mwanga II, release all Baganda slaves in Bunyoro, and pay Colville 100 tusks of ivory. Kabalega scoffed at the very idea of paying tribute to Buganda. In December 1893, Colville attacked Bunyoro. His army was made up of 8 British officers, 450 Nubians, and 20,000 Baganda soldiers armed with guns and led by Semei Kakungulu. The Baganda soldiers had been mobilized by Katikiro Sir Apollo Kagwa, who had more or less usurped Kabaka Mwanga.
Kagwa, Kakungulu, Rwandaga, and the rest. We are not working for Buganda. They are working for the British.
Bunyoro will never forget this. The British came with the spear guns and they would shoot civilians.
Within 3 months, Bunyoro had been defeated. Horrific atrocities committed against the people of Bunyoro would continue over the next 6 years. Kakungulu's soldiers paid themselves from the cattle, ivory, metal artifacts that they looted.
Rwanda and Kakungulu got 50% of the booty, cows, goats, and so on. And the other half went to the British. The British actually occupied Lake Katwe to deprive Kabarega of a source of wealth.
Apart from the wars, there was an invasion of diseases, and our people died in big numbers because of that.
Surprisingly, British officers recorded the atrocities they committed, with one officer, Captain Thurston, writing, "I have and will in the future burn their houses, destroy their crops, and cut down their banana plantations."
Colville declared that southern Bunyoro, south of River Kafu and River Nkusi, was ceded to Uganda.
After April 1894, Kabarega resorted to guerrilla tactics. Historians believe that in 1897, when the Nubian soldiers mutinied against the British officers, if Kabarega and Mwanga had combined their forces in Katonga and attacked Entebbe, as they had been advised by Mwanga's army commander, General Gabdieri Chintu, Uganda's history would be different. This street is named after the man who brought Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom to its knees. But 57 years after independence, there are some who believe that it's a shame that we still have such names on the streets of this country.
An ordinary Bunyoro, a Bunyoro like me, I feel I'm abused to see a road called Colville.
General Gabdieri Chintu continued terrorizing the British and Arabs until his death in Bukoba, Tanganyika in 1923. Colville received the Central Africa Medal and was given the coveted Knight Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George, and was made a Major General in 1899. Gillian Nantume, NTV.